All right, here we go. We've finally arrived the day after all the playing stuff, the first four, whatever they call it here. And now it's just down to the final 68. How many of them are there? I know you've got the final four, so it's no longer the first four. It's changed. It's changed. What we're going to do is use the same exact tool that I just used on the NBA side to hit two straight winning parlays. That's right, the Odd Shopper Premium tool. That's below you. We're going to use that to build a winning parlay. Did you hear me? By the way, did you? I just said I just hit two straight nights of NBA parlays using this tool. We're going to use the same thing today. Let's do it. Let's head on over. We're here. All right, we've got a couple of things to look at. The volume that should be for Ricky Council, no question there. But this is a market-based approach. So when you go to the Odd Shopper Premium tool and you look at the bets that pop up, these bets here that so long as they have a positive ROI, which is what I have it sorted by, these bets are plus EV. So every bet you see here has some sort of market edge. One might be a little larger than others, but they all have a market edge, including, and not to be limited, is this Missouri Tigers game whenever you see a side or a total. So let's go a little deeper and identify the top plays for us today in college basketball using this market-based approach, which is finding some sort of difference, discrepancy, gap, width, whatever you'd like to describe it as, within the market. So let's look at Ricky Council here, okay? Over 12.5 minus 113 at Unibet. We've got a 10% projected ROI with a win percentage of 58% of it happening. So you look at the OS bet percentage, which is a suggested percentage of your bankroll that you'd bet on this. All right, well, let's look. 12.5, 12.5. These three books here have a higher juice that you'd lay, a higher amount that you'd pay to bet this. That's why Ricky Council on Unibet at over 12.5 is our top play right now. You've got market width, and you're beating the main books. So our algorithm, which again has just worked in the NBA, you don't believe me? Check it out. 2 days in a row, Tom Dewson replying to me in the Odd Shopper. He's not creating that out of thin air. So this shit's working. Ricky Council under 12.5 points is where we begin. Now let's check Anthony Black versus Illinois. This is going to be an interesting matchup here, to say the least, and the very small amount that of analysis that you would need in this game or to build these tickets. You don't necessarily need a ton. So Arkansas, we just talked about them with Ricky Council. Here's Anthony Black, under 3.5 assists. That's sitting at plus money on FanDuel at plus 116 with a 7% ROI, projected win at 50%. Hey, it's plus money elsewhere, except Caesars, for whatever reason, is hanging a ridiculously awful line. But look how much you're saving by using our tool that has scoured the market and matched it up against the sharpest books on the planet, not just the country. FanDuel under 3.5 plus 116 for Anthony Black. Arkansas against Illinois, not in a passing situation by any means for Black. Why not get the best price, which is plus 116? Now let's look at Andrew Pember, Mr. Pember, Drew, as he's like to be called, under 20.5 points. It's a lot. Absolute lot. Now, for what it's worth, Matt Gajewski has him projected for 18. Don't tell him that I gave away a projection for free, but it's matching up with the market. Under 20.5 points, we don't anticipate by any means NCAAs to beat UCLA. But is Drew Pember going to keep his team in that game? Probably not. So under 20.5 at minus 121, you're getting a significant break here. In fact, FanDuel is giving you minus 106, but look, you have to drop it a full point. Elsewhere, it's significantly larger of an amount that you'd pay to bet this than you have it here on the Odd Shopper Premium tool. So we've given you Ricky Council over 12.5, Anthony Black under 3.5, Drew Pember under 20.5. That's assists, by the way, for Anthony Black. If you want to look at Marquez Warwick real quick, that's fine too, over 15.5 points. minus 128. How is it beating the market? Well, it's beating DraftKings and it's beating everywhere else. Unibet over 17.5 points, and Caesars, that number at minus 135, is just 7 points higher than on FanDuel. So we've given you 4 options where you can currently beat the market when it comes to college basketball player props today. Before we get out of here, and I'll show you how this works, I'm going to bring you to the college basketball parlay tool. But let me tell you what's happening at Bet365. Can I please, real quick? Okay, if you don't mind. On Bet365, we have this incredible offer here for you. And there's a link below. All I need you to do is click it. You have to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, and live in a state where you can legally place a wager. Easy stuff, right? Okay. Sign up. Click that link. Take you 90 seconds. 90 seconds. That's it. Sign up. Click that link. Deposit $10. Claim that offer. Then bet $1. That's the process for you. All in 90 seconds. The hard part is on Bet365, which is really the easy part. And that's turning this around and putting 365 right back into your account. Good, easy stuff for you, right? That's all. Easy, simple money that we're putting right back into your account. 365, by the way. I don't know how much longer this thing's going to last. Let me show you the parlay builder real quick on the way out. It's already set up. Iona, UConn, Drake, Miami, USC, MSU, Oral, Duke, USCB, Baylor. This is now a 5-leg parlay that I've just created by going to the tool and asking me to do so with a 47% expected ROI. You want that? You want to take a look at that? Clayton Jr. under 3.5 assists. Penn over 5.5 assists. Ellis under 3.5 assists. Abmas under 21.5 points. Pierre Louis over 8.5 points. USCB, by the way, against Baylor. That's a fucking massive parlay right there, and that's all there for you. All right? Here's the tool. The week free is below. Take advantage of it. Use it, please. It's there for you. We just hit 2 straight NBA parlays. We're hitting these now that the tournament's here. We want to show you how easy it is to beat the market, and that's why today would be the day to sign up for a free week, and you can take full advantage of all of the college games. We'll talk a little bit more about this today, 4 o'clock Eastern on The Odd Shop. We'll see you then.